Hello and welcome to my channel, Cooking with Coco, Cooking and Coco with a K. So, no, I'm not on camera today, y'all. I look a hot mess. I have been cleaning all day and just straightening up things, and I am not camera ready, nor did I feel like doing my hair and makeup, okay? But I am cooking for my family tonight, and I wanted to make this video. Today on the menu is cabbage casserole. This is another favorite of my family, okay? I actually got this dish from a sweet, sweet lady that I also watch on YouTube. Her name is, oh my gosh, I cannot remember her name. Anyway, her page is called Hands That Cook. And Linda, her name is Miss Linda. And I watched her video, and one of the first videos I ever watched was cabbage casserole. And this has been a favorite. And I've made this a few times. So, in this, I think it's called is it called a Pyrex baking dish? And I think this is like a 9 by 13. I have one large cabbage that has been chopped up, and on top of this cabbage, as you can see, I have onions. So what I'm gonna do at this stage, so once you cut up your cabbage, rinse it off, wash it, make sure it's good and rinsed off and washed, cut you up a large sweet onion. You want it to be a sweet onion because once the onion starts to cook and caramelize in the oven, it's going to break down those natural sugars in the onion, and it's going to really make this dish pop. So you do want a sweet onion. If you don't have a sweet onion, then use what you have. But if you can get one from the store, get a sweet onion, okay? Or a Vidalia onion. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little salt to this before I put this in the oven, or before I go to my next stage in this casserole. It looks like a lot of salt, but trust me on this, you'll need that much salt. And this also looks like a lot of cabbage, but you want a lot of cabbage in here because when it cooks down, it's gonna shrink in size, and so you do want that cabbage to you want it to almost look like it's about to come out of your baking dish. This looks like a lot of pepper, because it is, because I love pepper. And before I mix this all up together, I'm going to add my favorite garlic powder, because it's my favorite. As y'all know, hit it with a little garlic powder because every stage needs flavor and seasoning, right? Okay. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Wait. Achoo! Excuse me. That pepper got me, honey. Okay, and onion powder. And yes, I'm doing onion powder even though I have a whole large sweet onion in here, because it's gonna help that onion flavor to come on through. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of mix this up together. Blend this, blend the onions up with the cabbage. And then we're gonna go to our next stage. Y'all are gonna cook with me today, okay? Or tonight. All right. I was so skeptical about this dish because I have never had cabbage casserole. Anytime I've ever had cabbage, it's either been cabbage steaks that we put on the grill, or it's been boiled cabbage. Like, you know, we used to eat, oh crap, I done dropped it all over the floor. Like we used to eat growing up, where you boil it to death with some ham hock or some bacon. with a little onion in there. That's the only way I've ever had cabbage. So when I saw this, I was kind of skeptical, and I thought, I don't know if I want to do that. Because when you see what I'm going to add in here, I just was not, I don't know. I was like, I don't know, Miss Linda, I don't know. Turned out to be one of the yummiest casseroles to date, okay? All right, so that is pretty good. I think that's blended well. Put that back in there. Okay, so I'm gonna move this out of the way. And I'm gonna bring my bowl here. In this bowl, I'm going to add, actually, I'll tell you what, before I do that. In this bowl, 1 can of condensed cream of chicken soup. So 1 can of this goes in there. 1 can. And you're gonna want to get all of that out of there. Yes, yes. Okay, that's good. All right. And I'm just gonna rinse this off just quickly. Okay. All right. Now, and this is why I said, I don't know, Miss Linda. I never had this before with no mayonnaise. But we're going to do 1 cup of mayonnaise. Now, I've made this dish so much that I can kind of eyeball 1 cup of mayo. And that's about 3½ helpings of spoon like that, or a spatula like that, okay? To this mixture, I'm going to add 1 stick of melted butter. Get it all out of there. When you use your melted butter, I would use unsalted, just because you want to be able to control your salt. And I've already seasoned that with salt, so I don't want my butter to have salt in it too. That'll make it too salty. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix that in together, like so. And now in her video, she did not season this mixture, but again, for me, every layer needs flavor. So I'm gonna go back in with my 2 favorite flavor components. Garlic powder, because why not? And onion powder. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna mix that in. Mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. Okay. And once I've mixed it, I'm gonna sit this to the side, okay? Sit that to the side. My next bowl. Oh, crap. I did not mean to do that. You know what? Hold on. Hang tight. Hold on. I gotta find another bowl. Give me a second, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm back. Got some water on my shirt. It's fine. I just had to wash this bowl out because I couldn't find another one that was going to be a decent size. So here is what's going to go in this bowl, and then I'm going to put it all together, okay? 1 cup of butter. I'm sorry, not 1 cup. 1 stick of butter. Melted butter. 1 sleeve of buttered rounds. I always get the off-brand kind from Kroger, but if you like Ritz, use your Ritz crackers. 1 sleeve of those. Put that in there. Okay. And then, not just have the whole bag of cheese from Publix. Not Publix, I'm sorry, Kroger. And I'm just gonna do 2 handfuls of that. Okay. And then I'm just gonna mix it all together. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just making sure, and this is probably not the right, this is really not the right utensil for this, but I'm trying to hurry and cook dinner for the family before it gets too late, so we're just gonna have to go with it. Use a spoon though. Don't do this. Use a spoon. Okay, so you just want to make sure, basically, essentially, that all of this is coated in the butter, okay? So once that is coated in the butter, set that to the side, and then we're going to start building our casserole. Give me 1 second. Rinse my hands off. 1 second. Okay. All right. Now let's build this casserole. Okay. I'm going to add this on top. And you want to, and this is why you want to make sure you use all of the components, all of the condensed chicken soup, because you're going to want to just cover this. Cover every part of it here, right? And go from end to end. It may seem like a lot. It's not. You want it to cover everything because this is actually going to help those onions to caramelize, that butter, this mayonnaise. It's going to help that butter to, it's going to help those onions to caramelize. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to add this to the top. Okay, just like so. And if you just use one sleeve of the buttered rounds, 1 stick of butter, and then about a cup of cheese, that's gonna be just enough for a 9 by 13 baking dish. And I'm dropping it on the floor. I really don't need to lose any of it because it is literally just enough. I do that all the time. My goodness. Okay. All right. We're going to pack that down. All right. And then off into the oven. 375. And this is what it will look like. Yeah. 375 for about 45 minutes. 45 to 50 minutes. Okay. And while that's going, I'm going to put some chicken in the air fryer. And then that's going to be our dinner. Okay. So I will come back. And when I come back, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, bye. See you in about 45 minutes, y'all. All right, y'all see how much it has already cooked down? And we are, what, 20 minutes in now? So we got about 20 more minutes, but I just wanted to come back to show you. It is okay for your cabbage, for you to have a mound of cabbage in your baking dish, because when it gets into the oven, it's gonna cook down, okay? All right. I will be back when it is done. All right, guys, and we are back. This is the finished product. Looks absolutely delicious. This was in the oven 40 minutes actually. I said 45 minutes, but you know, everybody's oven is different. It only took mine 40 minutes. So and I've let it cool. So now I'm gonna bowl it. And I'm just gonna plate it. And y'all don't mind that. I got some back to cleaning. I got it all over my clothes. But that's the story of my life. The story of my life. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a small plate of this just so y'all can see it. Because the family is ready to eat. But oh man. It's so good. And look how it's falling apart. You see how soft? See how soft that is? See how it caramelized those onions? Let's see if I can find a... Oh yeah, we're gonna do one more. Oh. Now if y'all wanna let this sit a little longer, you definitely can. But that is what it looks like. It's so yummy. And I just put some, oh, that's so good. I'm about to try it though, y'all. I just did some chicken. I got some chicken from Kroger Deli that was already cooked. And I just rewarmed it in the air fryer, and that is dinner. I asked the people that I live with if they wanted bread or dinner rolls. No dinner rolls tonight, so it is just the cabbage casserole and some fried chicken. But I want to try this because I want y'all to see how yummy and delicious it is. Hold on. One second, y'all. Hold on. Where are my forks? Okay, beautiful. That took me way too long. I couldn't find the forks. I let my daughter clean the kitchen and she put all my forks somewhere. Okay. Yummy. Oh, so we've got the what is it? The buttered rounds with the cheese that is melted. And I am gonna get a little bit of everything. Get some of this cheese up top. And it is still hot, as you can see, very hot. So good. So good. Y'all have to try this at home. If you haven't already. Try it. It is delicious. And the baking dish, I did not grease it. So it's an ungreased baking dish. And when I put it in the oven, it was uncovered. So 350-degree oven for about 40 to 45 minutes, or 50 depending on your oven. Ungreased, uncovered. And then you got a whole meal. Add you some chicken or add you a meat and some bread. My family did not want bread, biscuits, rolls, none of that tonight. I don't know why, but they didn't. So, but and it makes it's really good the next day too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you will make this. If you do make it, leave me a comment below. Please like, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. See you later. Bye. Uh-oh.